Hi and welcome to Framed, a Let's Play with a focus on cinematography. My name's Aubrey and I'm going to be your host. So I really want to thank you for watching this video. It's basically just going to be an overview on what this channel's mission is and and who I am, how I got into this. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep watching. I'd really appreciate it if you keep watching. If not, and you want to just skip right into the content of my Let's Plays, then skip on past. Basically, I started this channel because I've always wanted to do a Let's Play. I have loved video games since I was a kid, since I can remember really. I don't remember a time when we didn't have video games. My older brother always had consoles, so I've been exposed to video games my entire life. The games I was most drawn to as a kid was the RPGs. While I played other games when I was younger, like Spyro, Super Mario Bros. 3, all stuff like that, Bubble Bobble, all stuff like that. The ones that really stuck with me were RPGs. But being a little kid, I was never really good at them. So for me to get the content I wanted, I usually watched my brother. I also really was not interested in gameplay when I was young. That's changed since, but when I was young, that's not something I cared about really. I just wanted the stories. They were so compelling to me. Being able to interact and see the stories blew my mind. It was awesome. So I used to just watch my brother play for games hours on end, and it really made an impression on me. So I definitely get the appeal of Let's Plays. It's basically just watching other people play video games, which I did since growing up. However, I never started one earlier because I didn't really feel like I had a place in the Let's Play community. I love humor, I love comedy, but I am not a funny person. I don't really have the good persona for like fun Let's Plays, so I knew I couldn't go in that route. I also am not a very good video game player. As much as I enjoy video games, I am not somebody who's skilled at them. So I felt like I didn't really have a place for a long time, and I wanted my content to be genuine. I wanted to be good and understanding, but I just didn't know where I fit in. And I was sad because I've met so many people in the video game community. I've made so many friends. I've learned a lot. It's really great. So I really wanted to contribute, but I just didn't feel like I had a voice. So flashback to, what was it, July? Yeah, around July. I get a PlayStation 4 finally, and I start playing Uncharted 4. My one friend texts me, she's like, hey, tell me everything you feel about Uncharted 4. I don't care how menial it is. Tell me everything you're thinking and feeling. She wanted to relive playing that game the first time through me. And so I was like, all right, whatever. And so I started texting her some plot points, like, oh my God, this thing is awesome, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh my gosh, did you see the lighting in this scene? It totally evoked this emotion. Oh my gosh, I'm worried this is gonna happen. And she was like, whoa, back up. How do you know all this? Like, I didn't know this. I played this game before, I didn't even notice that. And I realized then that I have this special gift, not gift, but something I've been honing for a few years, which is an understanding of cinematography. I have worked on and off as a photographer for the past 8 years. I've also gone to school for photography. So I understand a lot of visual stuff that other people may not pick up on if they haven't studied and thought about it literally almost constantly for the past 8 years. So that being said, she's just like, you should totally make a channel and explain it. And so I decided to do just that. So there are YouTube videos that do explain games that have good cinematography. They may kind of gloss over just some general points, but to my knowledge, I haven't seen any that really dig in, like a Let's Play style where you go through scene by scene and point out why it's good cinematography and explain and kind of teach people, which is unfortunate because a lot of reasons why games are getting really exciting and awesome is because they're utilizing these other techniques to really create compelling stories, not just through writing, not just through graphics, like good graphics, like well-rendered things and good textures and rigging and all that jazz, but through their lighting and their composition and their framing. So it really helps dig into the layers when the characters are sometimes not talking, or you see a scene and it makes you feel things. I'm going to be able to explain why it makes you feel things maybe and how it contributes to the characters' motivations, to the overarching themes of the story. and also maybe help you be able to predict things in the future. So sometimes when I watch movie, TV show, video games, and I see something like a symbol, let's say there's a person standing right here, and right behind them is a picture of a skull, and you keep seeing it, and the other person that's talking to them in the similar shot, like right next to them, doesn't have the skull with them, but with that person who always has a skull, it might mean something bad, like they're gonna die. So you can kind of become a little detective sleuth through that. So learning cinematography is really valuable, and it also just helps you understand your media in a new way. So if that sounds interesting to you, I hope you watch. It would be really great if you did. I would super appreciate it. If not, I'm still gonna make videos, but it'd be great if people watched it. And if you are somebody that creates cinematography Let's Plays, or you know about cinematography, I am never majored in cinematography, or in film studies. I haven't watched a lot of the classics. So if there are references I'm missing, or if there is like a certain technique that is really interesting and cool and you can explain it, please tell me. I would love this. Ideally, I would love this channel to become a forum more than anything. I would like to teach people, but I'd also like to learn and create a discussion and talk about things. I love that more than anything. And talk about what works, what doesn't. Yeah, so if you guys have that, comment, message me, do whatever, bring it up. I would love to learn. I hope you guys enjoy the content of this video and my videos to come. My first Let's Play is going to be of Uncharted 4 because it's what gave me the idea for this. And also, Uncharted is a series billed as a playable movie. And I think Uncharted 4 does that in such a great way. It is... Some of the mechanics and gameplay have been melded really well with what they've done cinemagraphically. Also, I'm a huge Naughty Dog and PlayStation nerd, so I had to pick something that reflected that. Let's get hyped for the new DLC, I guess. Anyways, thanks for listening and tuning in. Bye.